it's The Rock defending the WWF Championship in a 60-minute Iron Man match against Triple H, special guest referee Shawn Michaels. This one went 60 minutes and 8 seconds, according to Uncle Dave. They added an extra 8 seconds. I like this. This was covered on Grill and JR.
This isn't basketball, dude. The damn shot clock, which makes all the difference in the world between a win and a loss at the end. Idiots.
Right. I like Grill and JR had covered this on that podcast, and Conrad mentioned that, and JR was like, "Oh God." Oh,
oh man.
But before the 10-minute mark, The Rock.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Sorry, one more thing. Is he sitting there with a stopwatch the whole time watching this so he can call this out?
He clearly does, because he does that during the Royal Rumble.
What a damn loser, man! Get a life.
He sits there during the Royal Rumble with a stopwatch, and he's like, "Well, that wasn't 2 minutes. I gotta let everybody know."
Okay, well, hey, genius. 2 minutes died out in 1995. Might have been 94.
Or what was 95 it, a minute and a half?
Was 1 minute. 94 was a minute and a half, I think, and then 95, which is the shortest Royal Rumble ever, was 1 minute. So, idiot, it died out years ago. So,
well, I can't remember what's the time they say it's supposedly 90 seconds.
They've never really said it lately, like modern day. But I'm gonna just say 90 seconds.
That's why he's like, well, it's Titan time, because that it's not real time. They fabricate the intervals. I was like, okay. Like, hey, I don't know if you know this. The whole match is fabricated, so the outcome is fabricated. So that's
the news is fabricated.
Oh well, of course. But before the 10-minute mark, The Rock gets the first fall after a rock bottom. At the 25.5-minute mark, Triple H hits a pedigree for the pinfall and evens it up. You can already see, by the way, for anybody out there that knows about the 60-minute Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12 that went 0-0 at the end. This one is not that. Getting them pinfalls in, man. Triple H scores another quick pinfall with a small package at the 27.5-minute mark. After fighting around on the stage in the aisleway, they get back into the ring, and Triple H hits a pile driver, of all things, to go up 3-1, or at the 31.5-minute mark. After the 40-minute mark, The Rock slips off of a sliding DDT attempt, but hits a DDT anyway, and pins Triple H to go up 3-2. I'm sure JR was at half mast because he pinned somebody off a DDT.
He still cracks pot shots of that on commentary to AEW, dude.
Yep. No, he goes off on it on his podcast still. He's like, I like the one, I think it was a tweet. He was like, if I see one more person kick out of a DDT, I'm going to mess my drawers. Like,
a couple weeks ago, I forget who did it, but back in my day, that was an amazing finisher. Nowadays, it's not even a setup. I'm like, wow, dude, he just doesn't care anymore.
Nope. Just buries crap right on air. He doesn't need the money. I'll say that. Shawn Michaels actually stops Triple H from cheating a few times, kicking his feet off the ropes at one point, and then snatching a chair away later on. Triple H eventually does get the chair and uses it, though, leading to a DQ at about the 45-minute mark, tying it up at 3-3. The Rock.
Before you go on, I forgot to say this at the beginning. Are we supposed to just forget that this is May? So 7 months prior, Shawn Michaels turned on The Rock, helped Triple H keep his title on the debut of SmackDown. Did you piece that together?
Yeah, because they talk about it in the.
Yeah, but I'm like, are we supposed to just forget that happened? Like, why is all of a sudden he's the referee? And, it's fair now, but he wasn't fair then.
Well, because now Linda McMahon asked him nicely, "Hey, could you, be a good boy?"
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Considering he turned on him to help his friend who's in the group that he helped him found, but now he's fair. Okay, I think I got it all.
Well, yeah,
we're good.
Well, we're all tied up at 3-3 now. The Rock gets busted open, and Triple H does a jackknife cover with his feet on the ropes to go up 4-3 at the 46-minute mark. I actually this reminds me of the old SmackDown games when my dad and I would play the Iron Man matches. and one of us would get a chair, beat the crap out of the other one, and get one DQ, and then we'd get like 2 pinfalls in a row right off of it.
That's kind of what Brock Lesnar did to Kurt Angle in their Iron Man match.
Yeah, I remember that. But Triple H locks in a sleeper hold, and The Rock passes out, allowing him to go up 5-3. Shawn goes off on Triple H, and to pull him off of the hold. They get into an argument. Triple H tries to put The Rock through a commentary table, but The Rock reverses it into a pedigree on Triple H. This was the era of everybody stealing each other's finishers. This busts Triple H open and he gets counted out, leading to the score being 5-4 by the 56-minute mark. McMahon's come back down now. No, they promised.
I was shocked,
but I don't understand, Greg. They promised they'd stay in the back. Like, what the hell?
Business takes precedent over promises, dude. Sorry.
I guess so. Well, the McMahons come back down, and The Rock punches Shane and then Vince off of the apron before hitting a spine buster into a people's elbow on Triple H to tie it up at the 58-minute mark, 5-5. Shane McMahon pulls Shawn Michaels out of the ring now, and Shawn punches out Shane and then Vince. Road Dogg and X-Pac now hit the ring as the creepy little girl promo hits the Titantron again. Just as they say, he's here, you hear a revving motorcycle, and the Undertaker rides out looking like a biker now. Remember the last time we saw him, he was still the dead man. The crowd absolutely blows the roof off of this place as the Undertaker cleans house. He goozles Stephanie McMahon, but Triple H stops him. The Undertaker chokeslams Triple H now and then hits the tombstone on him as Shawn Michaels tells him not to. The match officially ends as Shawn Michaels tells Howard Finkel that he disqualified The Rock, making the score 6-5. Triple H wins the match and the WWF title, making him like the third champion in 2 months, something like that.
Let's see. He started as champ, then he lost it to The Rock, and then Triple H got it, and then The Rock wins it again. He's only really a second champ. It's like the third time he's changed hands. There's only been 2 champs at this point.
Yeah, right. And this was
and
still
then The Rock's
time
win
of
the next month, by the way.
yeah. This was still the era of hot potato champions. Not as bad as WCW. That was effing ridiculous. But still.
Wasn't there, I may be inflating this number, like 24 title changes in 2000 in WCW?
At least, yeah. I remember
maybe
you and I kept score at one point.
Might have been 24, yeah.
Yeah, it effing stupid. But either way, Uncle Dave and I both gave this 4 stars. What do you say?
I gave it 4. Loved it.
Hell yeah. This was a damn good match. I mean, obviously all the shenanigans at the end.
Say wrestling-wise, it's not the best Iron Man match, but enjoyability-wise, I think it is the best one.
Oh, yeah, it was great. I love anytime these guys ever hooked up in the ring. It was just
magic.
Great. Yeah, it really was. I mean, people obviously put over the matches between Austin and Rock and whatever, and that was, the big main eventing ones for the most part. However, people forget about Triple H and The Rock. I mean, these were great freaking matches. And now in the archives, we reviewed SummerSlam 98, where they had their ladder match. That was damn good as well. One of a really freaking good ladder match. But either way, that does it for to wrap up here. Shawn Michaels looks conflicted over what he did, and the Undertaker stalks him to the back as he backs up to the backstage area. X-Pac, Road Dogg, and Vince McMahon help Triple H to the back. Vince is bleeding from a rogue. Vince is bleeding over his eyebrow from a rogue punch from the Undertaker. By the way, Triple H is bleeding all over the place. Yeah, Triple H is bleeding all over the place. Beer is being thrown on them from the crowd as the event comes to a close. Uncle Dave dubbed this the best pay-per-view of the year so far.
Is it? Or maybe so far? I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
no. Royal Rumble 2000 was the best of the year so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like I don't know. Royal Rumble 2000 was damn good, so I don't know. WCW and ECW aren't even in the conversations as far as great pay-per-views of the year, but
I think Heat Wave, if I remember correctly, was decent.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the year. One of the heat waves was decent. It might have been 2000.